Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie, and I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Today, we're going to talk about March of the Machine Aftermath, and I know you might be sick of hearing about this set, but I'm going to go out on a limb and ask this question. Will Nissa Resurgent Animus save this set? In this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and my hypothesis, and then I think either in a live stream or a more extended box opening over the next couple of days, we're going to test this out with my remaining March of the Machine Aftermath product. I have about 30 boxes of Epilogue and about, I think, 10 collector boxes, and we may test this out. So I wanted to throw out my idea here, and then we'll evaluate this over the next couple of days, and I would love to hear your comments in the comment section about it. So here's the hypothesis is that Nissa Resurgent Animus will save this set. In other words, box prices of Aftermath have just plummeted. We're talking $60 boxes, and they've kind of balanced out over the last couple of days. And you know, Rudy's been doing some videos. You're seeing a pretty strong floor. Boxes got down to $53 and then back up to the $60 price point. And really the question here I want to ask is this the bottom? I don't want to call bottom. That's ridiculous, but this is the bottom as a result of one card in the set being a very, very good card that is seeing play in like 5-color Omnath and then obviously in Commander. So 5-color Omnath is a modern deck. But let's get into it. If you look at all the versions of Nissa, which there are only 4 of, there is not a Halo foil version of this card, which is why I want to start this off and say I think that this might be more applicable to Epilogue boxes versus the collector boxes. We'll kind of evaluate that later, but you can see this card in every one of its versions has just skyrocketed in the last 10 days. Just absolutely skyrocketed. It is a card that is extremely good in Commander, and then seeing play, like I said, in that 5-color Omnath deck. And it's caused the lowest version of this card would just be the regular non-foil, and it's a $40 card. You can see the foil and non-foil price are leaning up to the same price point. They are. Let me show you current supply of reputable sellers. You're at $40. This is a $40 card now, and I think there's room for it to grow still. But there being a $40 card, and there are only 10 mythics in the set, there are 10 different mythics in the set, gives it, by my calculations, and I couldn't find anybody that did a mass box opening on this, but by my calculations, about a 60% chance in your 24 packs of Epilogue packs in order to pull this. So if you buy a $60 box, you have about a 60% chance of making a minimum of $40 back at this point on this set with just the Nissa. The hypothesis would be that if you open that in volume, there's arbitrage in opening Aftermath Epilogue boxes. And if that is the case, this will drive people like myself who are stores to open up lots of Aftermath boxes. Because if you can open on scale and get an average and be able to make your money back, and then all the profit be in any of the other cards, especially if this does work for collector boxes that are at $140, you can start seeing this. Other people are starting to think about this. This isn't just me, because you're starting to see an uptick here in the price point. Now, I want to get into Epilogue. This is why I'm going to focus on Epilogue. A, I have more Epilogue boxes left. But B, there is not it's weird. 2 of the mythics don't have a Halo foil version, and that is Karn and Nissa. And so here is the risk in that. Number one, why doesn't it have a Halo foil version? Are we going to see this in a Halo foil secret layer? That is always going to be the risk, I think, in something like that. It is apparently intentional for them. They left those 2 mythics, which are the top-selling mythics. Maybe Narset might be the other one, but Karn and Nissa not having a Halo foil is interesting to me. I actually had to do a double take when I looked into it. But I think with a 60% money, almost money back guarantee on this in volume, if you open 100 boxes, you're going to get about 60 of these Nissas, not including any of the foil versions. This is just based on a mythic pull in every 4 packs, and that being, 1 in 10. So mythic pull, it's a 60% chance of getting the Nissa in the box at 24 packs. I think that this is an arbitrage opportunity, and I think people are starting to identify that, and that is why you're starting to see a floor on the March of the Machine epilogue boxes and collector boxes. Now, will the demand hold this product? I think as people find this out and mass box opening, listen, the card's going to keep going up in price unless people open the boxes, which will then drive the card price down. And so that's the question of can you capitalize on this before that happens? I'm going to try to do it this week and see what happens and how it goes. But I just want to give you a heads up that that's something that I'm identifying and seeing as we look through this. Everyone's focused on other things right now, but I think that there's some arbitrage opportunities happening in opening Aftermath, which is wild at $60 a box. Listen, that's really cheap. That's basically distro costs, basically at $60 a box. So stores are losing money here. That's why I'm going to try to do something different by opening up the product to see if there's I'm not going to lose money on it. Like I don't think you're going to go under the $60 as a store. I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted to give you my thoughts there. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Is this a play? Do you think that this is an opportunity? Do you think other people are starting to catch on to this? And what is the other inherent risk? There is other value in the set. It's not like there's no value. I mean, look at this on this is on Scryfall, so they're getting their value. Let's test this Kaliax at $7. Yeah, I mean, like the foil version, there's some value in the set. Like a lot of the cards are starting to pop back up. If no one's opening the product, you're going to start to see some arbitrage for Aftermath. So just want to identify that. We'll test it on the channel this week. Hopefully you have yourself a fantastic day. Be kind to the people around you. Sorry there's not more content for the day, but I had lots of things going on, and this has just been something I've been thinking of. So keep your eye out for future videos this week on testing this out, and we'll see how it goes. Have a great day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.